Now here is the demo. Now watch this. And let's try to play it this time. Alright, I'm not playing it, I'm not doing any video recording here, right? What I have for you here is a macro builder tool. Something that you can use to automate, right? And this tool is called as Tiny Task. And you see this small box here, correct? You can't see it there. Oh yes, okay, excellent. So let me put it there on that screen maybe. This is extended monitor. Yeah, that was the piano that I was trying to play. And this is the tool. Alright. Now what I am saying is this is Tiny Task. Tiny Task is a macro recording tool. Right. And what you can do actually is you can record almost every action that you are going to take. And then it's going to redo that action exactly in that sequence. But remember, Tiny Task is blind. It doesn't know where it is clicking. It just knows the coordinates. Correct? What have I used Tiny Task for almost anything? Anything that you are doing in the morning, after you log in, don't give your password in Tiny Task. Otherwise somebody else can play havoc with you. Alright? So after you log in, anything, opening a website, opening a tool, opening a file, doing certain specific number of actions and so on, and then record it. After you record it, you can even save it. After you save it, you can even create a exe file out of it, and then you just have to run that file. So all the important things that you are doing, they'll actually be done. This was not a video. I hope you are understanding this, right? But remember, Tiny Task is blind. It doesn't know what it is doing. It doesn't know where it is clicking. If I open Notepad now and put that tool to, I will put that macro to run, it's going to click on Notepad and nothing will happen, right? Because there is no keyboard behind it, right? So that was one of the tools that I wanted to explain. Now I'm going to go to the second tool, right? And this is a slightly more advanced tool. Now what I think I need to do is I'm going to change my display settings. Right? So this is the next tool that I'm going to show you, which is Typer Task. So let me start. Now this is another macro building tool that you can use, and I have got Notepad open here. So let me try this. So I'm going to say MPSIGN. Did you see that? Alright, so once again, so I'm going to type MPSIGN. So it's actually a short form, or if you have used what was called as auto text in Microsoft Word. But then does this work only in Word? I mean, we all know that auto text used to work in Microsoft Word. So let me go and see if this will work in Excel as well. Alright, so let me type the same thing now. And there you go. So anything that is open, it will put it over there, right? Now let me show you what is Typer Task. So you can see the Typer Task window here, and you can see that I have actually created this code, which is MP sign, and then it puts Mac Pandit, then the enter key, then MD and CEO, Technowrites, again enter key, and so on and so forth. Now whatever you may want to put, you can put here, right? And then it gets executed or it gets typed. But then the question is, will you use Typer Task only for typing things? I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this as well, right? And do you see this one more macro here which says Control Shift and X? So I'm going to do that now. So Control Shift X. Notepad has started. calculator has started, Paint has started, Excel is starting, and Word has started, right? So all this was in my macro in typer task. So let me go back to, can you see it there? So Control Shift X, run notepad.exe after a delay of 2500 milliseconds, right? Run calculator.exe and so on. So if I want to open, let's say 5 applications every morning, or I want to close my 5 files or do whatever you want, you can do it right here, correct? And is this all? No. Actually, I'm showing you something which is extremely simple. So if you go to the help reference, you can see a whole lot of things that you can do in typer task. Automated keyboard typing, you can run programs, introduce delays, activate windows, automate mouse clicks, and so on and so forth, right? So this is typer task. Now I'm going to my third and final tool, right? Done or remaining? Okay. So I won't give you a demo because I don't think I have time to give you a demo of this. But this is one more tool, and the advantage of this tool is it actually records your macro like the other two, right? But the other two are mostly, maybe Tiny Task is mostly blind. Typer Task is not blind. But then what happens if you are playing a wrong note in the music? Now you'll have to play the entire music again. What if you typed a wrong password or a wrong ID? Now you'll have to do backspace and go and press that again. Or you'll have to record the whole thing again. In Pullover's macro editor, whatever you do actually gets recorded as steps. And if I had time, I could have shown it to you. You could go back and you can do it yourself. The beauty is after you see all those, 100, 400, typically it will record something like 400 to 600 steps, right? For a normal routine that you are doing. Every mouse movement is recorded, every delay is recorded, every click is recorded, every keyboard entry is recorded, and so on. And you can edit all that afterwards. Not just that, you can say that, okay, I want to start running the macro from step number 91. Or I want to run only 90 to 100 steps. I want to run only 103 to 178 steps. You can do all that. You can copy that macro, you can save that macro, you can edit that macro, and so on. To end my presentation, how much do these tools cost? They are all free. All right? Go ahead and clap. Don't be shy. I have not built those tools, so you can maybe clap for people who have built them, right? So there is a very popular site called as portableapps.com. So if you go to portable apps, you'll get Tiny Task, you'll get Typer Task, correct? And you heard it right, it's portable application, which even means that both these applications, which is Tiny Task as well as Typer Task, can actually be copied onto your pen drive. You connect your pen drive to any machine, it will run from there. So there is no need to install any of them, correct? And Pullover's macro editor, this needs installation, but they have claimed that they have got a portable app as well. I did not get time to try the portable app, but I have worked with this. Once again, Pullover's macro editor is a free tool. They do appreciate donations if you want to give. All right? So 3 tools, 10 minutes. Am I on time? Yes. Okay. So we are done. So 1 minute. So any questions I can take? Any questions? Well, your session before this session, innovation. I mean, my definition is slightly different. I spell it as KIDE, K-I-D-E. Yes, I mean, that's a different story altogether, but I like to do things differently than what I have done today. So accidentally, I mean, the ideas just get rubbed off. And one point that I wanted to make during your session, but it was going so well, I said I better not interrupt, right? Is you had asked, so what is innovation? And my answer to that is, it's a very nature of human being. You don't really need to inculcate it, develop it. You can't command somebody to be, you better be innovative from tomorrow. Yes, by 5 o'clock, right? That's it. Thank you very much.